Niswing ba sakantikon Northeast Media Hub-ona rimchaksoa. Dahil ni koborrangko akanat naskang kata bichongrangko akanat tinga. Meghalaya dokni skanggipa ropeway project na pangchakna ko konet sangmau prakyo na. Gital assembly ko machut na salurcha sara dodapa. North Garo Hillso National Food Security Act ni program ko ngata. Salgro salaram jolo tourism ko namdabat na kror chadok kolgrikbri ko chamata. Anga chino stage marak da koborrangko sulsul para katinga. Meghalaya dokni skanggipa passenger ropeway Shillong ropeway project na pangchakna ko butper salo Meghalaya dokni skotong minister konet ke sangma upper Shillong ni Shillong Peak viewpoint no oprakyo nangaha. Ya ropeway project ni pangchakna ko January jani chidok tariko asong ni president Draupadi Murmu songyo nangahacham. Aruan naken ya pangchakna ko butper salo adokni skotong minister oprakyo nang skaha. Ya project na pangchakna ko oprakyo nanganiyo ya project ko France asong ni Puma company baksar na singpa Haryana dokni KEC International Limited company na letter of acceptance ko papakwatyo ng jolaha. Ya ropeway project na sorkari gongkror chasa sotsni bunga koros ko hisapido ninga. Aru yan tourism department ni nambatsranggipa project pa inga. Ya ropeway project ko machota haude manderang yanon ni Shillong songjun magmuk ko sanong ay gija umiam lake aru gapun biaprang ko ba niyonat naman ganok. Ya Shillong ropeway project ni bakata dokni skotong minister konet ke sangma gong crore sa point bungani ganigipa installment ko ba right laban dorbar pilun na pakwatyo ng jolaha. Ya pangchakna ko prakyo nanganiyo adokni skotong minister thumanyo bakra gaparang na akan prakangingon ya kam ko chusokat na rakpi ikam kaengpa plak dol rangkon matil plangin ba ya project ko apachingatan yo dingtang ni indikani rangko chagrong na nangyen chmo ba dao yan nakapa gadanguna sukna maningahan ne antani kusyong aniko para kangaha. Ya kamu bakrmani ko ningani gemen wa right laban dorbar shnong pilum ni nengo dunggupa dingtang getemrang chukmotan laban madan laban upper lumpering lower lumpering lumjetsngi Oxford Hills arungi Shillong ni mandirang ko ba matil plangaha.
Having cable car for public transportation, say from a location like Laimupra Dankiti, going into Barek and going into PB. So therefore you'll be having continuous cabins that will carry people along this line, and obviously we will see the reduction in traffic in that sense. Further, we can imagine if that line goes into Polo and then further it goes on to other side towards Maulai and to Barabazar and even from our terminal here in Laban to connect to this urban ropeway. Of course, a very big dream, a very big thought, but as I said, we are here to dream big, we are here to do big things. And therefore we will start, we may have to start small, but it will be one step at a time because we want to be realistic in the way we move forward. But this is one project that is really something that we want to do. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but we are really desiring to push this forward. Let us hope and see how this particular project moves forward, and then we will work towards seeing how we could make this also a part of urban transport. We feel that it could be one of the best ways for us to give an alternative transport mode to our people. Not an easy project, very, very complicated, very difficult, and of course expensive, but it will be a game changer in terms of the overall traffic scenario in our city.
Shillong sonjumani maudiang diangor gengpa gital Meghalaya Legislative Assembly no ko machot na gita sorkari salracha sachira dapthaya hane budbar salo high powered committee ni thokme chanchir mani jaman Meghalaya Assembly ni speaker Thomas Esangma parakataha. Assembly speaker ni akanani gita de ya gital Assembly building ni dome ba prochong ko tharianiyo dingtang rabia ni rangko chagrongna nangingani asel ya Assembly no krkani ko machotatna somai ko radodapna nang auka kaha. Ya gital assembly no kara gupan assembly building rangoni namen dingtang paunga aru ya no kor kanyo mamanga sel rang ongthai jana gita sorkari ya assembly no ko khasne aru name machutatna nang nakinga aniba sangma kanaha. Ya gital assembly no ko sorkari budget session ni pal autumn session ko atskana kadonginga aniba assembly speaker parakataha.
We have been going very carefully because this kind of structure and design that the main hall dome has been designed is, there is no such design anywhere in this part of the country. So we are going very slow and we are going very careful about it. So we have asked the structural engineer has to be posted. It's already posted. So we want to go slow. We want to see another mishap happening. So the SPC has decided the work progress so far is going on very satisfactorily. But then, since this is a very, new structure design for us, so we are going a little slowly. So we had earlier decision was that we should have our budget session here, but we're very sorry that we will not be able to have this budget session because there are certain work has to be very done, which are very sensitive, and we cannot just rush and speed up the work. So we had decided that we will have try to have in the next, not in the budget session, but the autumn session will be held here.
High-powered committee ni Tomanyo dokni skotong minister konet ke sangma bakrangaha. Aro ya gital assembly no ko wamang name machudatna nang nakingani gaman sumay ko radapna nang nakaha ni parakataha. Andak yung ingon Chief Secretary ni Kupatio ng Pangchake, Meghalaya Human Rights Commission ni member Bafun Dalin Girina dongaman term ko bulsi gitamchi rado dapat tayahan ni skotong minister konet ke sangma parakatskaha.
As HPC, we have agreed that we would want it to be done well, and therefore we have agreed for a few months, about 100 days extension, which will then of course not make it possible for us to have the budget session as we had envisaged and wanted. So we are hopeful that we should be able to have the autumn session of 2025 here. But overall, as I said, the work is going well. The dome structure, we have reviewed it again and again, and just to share with everybody that the design of the dome structure has been completely changed from the past. Earlier, the dome was suspended on a platform, but now the dome's main structure will be on the main beams and main foundation. So the pressure will not be on the platform which was holding the dome, but rather the dome's structure will go and rest on the beams and the foundation, and hence it's going to be a very stable structure. Number two, the earlier dome design and materials used was making the dome structure at a weight of 3,000 metric tons. That's about 3 lakh kgs. Now, after the change in design and material changes, the dome weight has come down from 3,000 metric tons today to 85 metric tons. And hence, not just the design has been changed, but the materials used in the construction are being changed, which is going to make the dome very much more stable compared to what it was before, much lighter also, and design will be much more stable. Many aspects of the longevity of the dome was discussed. How it has to be maintained was discussed, what possible problems could happen like leakage, rain, all those aspects are being looked into, and obviously only when the construction is complete the trials will happen. There could be certain small rectifications required, but at large every aspect from seismic zones, aspect of rain and water, aspect of the design of the dome, all of that have been discussed in detail today in the meeting. It was a very positive meeting, and we got very, very good and satisfactory reply from the PMC and the other engineers who were there in the meeting. And we're thankful to our Honorable Speaker. We will be seeing that this will become a very, very iconic building and structure for us. It will provide a very strong and very long-term infrastructure for the Assembly Secretariat in the long run. And there will be sufficient rooms for members and the office staff and political parties, so that this assembly could really become a very, very vibrant and a productive assembly, and provide the necessary space for our legislatures and for the assembly staff to work in a very, very good environment. So we're very happy with the progress, and we are hopeful that with a bit of light, with a few days of extension, we should be able to take care of all the concerns that are being raised and have this assembly ready, hopefully, for the autumn session of 2025.
Budvar Salo Meghalaya State Food Commission National Food Security Act Hajalgani Chigatamni Bidungo Program ko North Garo Hills Ajani Mendipatar Multipurpose Cooperative Society Holo Ongatangaha. Aria program ko ongataniyo Meghalaya Assembly ni Deputy Speaker Timothy Dishira mongsonggipa sokopong e bakrangaha. Ya program ko ngatanyo Mindi Patarni MLA Martin J. Sangma, Calcutta MLA Rupert Moman, Meghalaya State Food Commission Chairman P.S. Tangkyu, Commission Member Secretary D.M. Suja, Commission Member Dr. Grinalin K. Marak, Arugaro Hills ni dingtang district ni kepen official rangba bakrang tukaha. Ya tomanyo mongsonggipa sokopa Deputy Speaker Timothy D. Shira jenmanakan prakangingon ya Kemko ungatani muksongan yara Public Distribution System ni nengo ningpa scheme rang ni gemen National Food Security Act ni nengo menggeni bulrang ar warang ko maikai jakalgen warang ni gemen ar Food Security Act hajal geni chiketam ko sokat geni cholrang ni gemen beneficiary rang na uyatani ko na muksongan ya ungatahani aganaha. Una agreba Midday Meal Scheme ICDS atau PDS ni kita National Food Security Act ni ningpa scheme rang ni bidengo akan angingon. Ya scheme ko mana kragapa nokdang rang ni beneficiary rang ko niroke wamangna man geni rang ko na niyo sokat China ba wadidiataha. Ya program ko ngatanyo dingtang official rang National Food Security Act hajal geni chiketam ni bidengo jenmana akan talatani rang ko nangingon. Ya na song ni mandirang na mongsong bate National Food Security Act ni nengo nam geni rang ko maningpa mandirang na mamanti cha ani bosturang jekai merong arwanda kepa bosturang ko subsidi rate na ragat kemen ya monga ani parakangaha.
Prengnam ada raju.
Salam nono riba.
Tarode namin sulinga ma.
Namen sulinga ba?
Angna jani resun ko nat kubo.
Monat ken.
Ada. Era meta ko merong sa.
No. Yade plus app ni nisan tunggu pa 45 merong sa.
45 tunggu pa merong. Hindi pa ada. 45 merong aro ramram man ko pa merong ra dingtang ma. Nara phangna ramram man ko pa merong ko sa phala chimba.
No. Anching salgum ko je ko ba chaya. Anching ni anching baljo kani sa pangchaka. Dau wian iran dake. Maya gemakchi anchingara tik somai kata manengama tik somai kata manjagen chim ode anemia mani de anchi belgriani night blindness andaken walo nakna mangija pa sabisirang na badonga
Ada ya gemakara 45 merong baksara mai baktong para
rani khangani donga no anchingni salan thiu cha anio pena banga namgni rangko jekai iron folic acid vitamin B12 iodine zinc Vitamin A aru D managta amja. Jeni kemenan dakba sabisi unaba donga. Sorkari ansing baljokani kurai makrakata. Tao FSSAI onani kita merong ata kari dud aru mongsonggipa thorango. Beena namguni rangko daude chimunge paskageno. Jechin naa salgemko platchiba 15% beena ansing baljokani ko mananggen. Yakonagana 45 ko cha emung masibo ya ko anching altua en plus f ni nisan ko nkemuna masyayen
Hindi pa ada. Plus 8 tunggu pa reson. Chingara bauni ko mangen.
no yano uni gamanan sorkario reson scheme rango jekai ICDS MDM PDS muksongani de yarango pangchakani jechin mungsa centrally sponsored rice scheme ni mananikta fortified rice bisa okodongba magaparang ba chini bena namgani rangni gaman Resoni dokano manani rang kita nasmang gemuk nan sokatangiya. Talo ni nasmangna aro anching sakan tini noktang rangna. Mangmang 45 merong.
Kata de nangnin kake donga ada.
Yako Uwiatengpa, Commissionerate of Food Safety, Meghalaya.
India soni salgro salara madok rango tourism ko namtabat nagta mamong sorkari gong crore chadok holgrik britangka rangko chamatahane Assam ni tourism minister Jayanta Malla Barua parakataha
भारतवर्ष में बहुत सारे टूरिज्म इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर डेवलप करने के लिए इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर सपोर्ट हम लोगों को दिया है और आसाम में भी 2 सेक्टर में स्पेशली वन इन गुवाहाटी ये जू हमारा जो जू है जू को मॉडर्नाइज करने के लिए अराउंड 100 करोड़ और रंगघर को डेवलपमेंट ब्यूटिफिकेशन करने के लिए अनदर 100 करोड़ नियर अबाउट 200 करोड़ का सपोर्ट गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया ने हमको दिया है। तो मैं आशा रखता हूँ ये दोनों प्रोजेक्ट ही हमारे लिए बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट था और ये प्रोजेक्ट में गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया का सपोर्ट ने हम लोग को और आगे लेके जाएगा। हम लोग तो अभी कर ही रहे हो स्टेट बजट से, फिर भी गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया का तरफ से ऐसा सपोर्ट मिल जाए तो हमारे लिए बहुत अच्छा हो जाएगा।
Baruani para katani kita de salgro salaram dokrango tourism ko nam dapat na kita bangin cholrang donga ni nakin ba dingtang tourism spot rang ko rukna ma mongsorkari gong kror chadok kulgruk bri ko chamataha aru yan salgro salaram dokrango economy ko thangdoat na takchakani ba ongen. India songni plak pia prangon mongsong bate salgro salaram jolrango namroro slurorwani ko apanagta asongni Prime Minister Narendra Modi ni kam kaani ko yarang chinakna enga anichi patingon Asamo State Zoo aro Sivasagar ni ranghar gita takapa bia prangko namdabat nama mongsorkari gong kror chagni mang ongna siple tangkapai sarangko chamatahane baru akanaha. Yarang sandal ni koborrang nisona na simang sakantikon metela.